Welcome back! Today we will be reading When You're Losing This Bad, You Really Need to Tread Carefully, made by Shadeskira. Thanks for the writer's permission, the link for the story is in the description and I hope you'll enjoy. Let's begin. The council was silent as the nervous and shaking ensign walked to the microphone, taking a shaking breath. He opened his report and glanced at the human diplomats. Hello, I am Ensign Kilathi Opthix Zolpir of the Kiang's collection. He swallowed nervously. I have been tasked with providing Supreme Commander Zolk's daily report on the situation in the Gamma sector. Where is Supreme Commander Zolk, Ensign? The High Chancellor roared. The ensign's natural camouflage flared and made him translucent for a second before he calmed down and spoke in a shaking voice. He passed out, sir. The new developments in our war shocked him. The ensign shifted back to staring at the happy-faced humans. What developments? The High Chancellor roared again. The enemy is retreating, sir. The ensign choked out, his eyes not leaving the humans. Explain, the High Chancellor said, confused and stunned. As you know, all signatories of our council must contribute to ongoing galactic-level wars. The ensign started before swallowing down some fear and mustered his courage to continue. The latest reinforcement was from the humans, sir, but they sent... The ensign froze as the humans smiled wide and continued as the lead diplomat gave him a nod. They sent 6,000 ships, sir, and 12 million ground forces with dedicated transport and support fleet numbering an additional 3,000. They took operational control of the sector and have liberated 6 worlds across 4 systems, sir. The council was eerily silent as the news sunk in. They had all dismissed humanity's claim to reinforce with warriors, knowing them as the merchants and diplomats of the galaxy, so to hear the news that they had mustered so many ships and troops was understandably jarring. The ensign continued. The humans have also made contact with the enemy, sir. The High Chancellor looked at the human delegation for confirmation, which Ambassador Sam Krieger gave with a nod. Elaborate, Ambassador. The human ambassador stood up and smiled. The enemy we have been fighting call themselves the War. They are a hierarchical hive mind of insects from a Class 6 death world, he says calmly, announcing the existence of the only other Class 6 death worlders in the galaxy. The other one being the calm and collected humans. They attacked because they require resources to feed their growing population, and the human empire is currently negotiating for peace. You can't do that. You're a signatory, not a seated race, the High Chancellor said, angry at the brazen break from the bylaws of their federation. Well, see, the war refused to speak to anything they deem as a non-threat, death world mentality and all that nonsense, the ambassador said back calmly. To be frank, humanity understands their point of view, but we just took a different path in space. We came to you with peace and friendship because we didn't feel like dealing with a galactic-level war. I mean, honestly, your entire military force was having trouble with their harvesting fleets. The silence that followed the news that they were losing to fleets not meant for warfare was broken by the ensign passing out at the podium. The multiple bioreactions to fear, dread, and horror from the 200 delegates lit the room up in a mesmerizing display. But the human ambassador continued. So, the war will not parley with the Federation, because to them you're all petulant children playing at governance. However, they have recognized humanity as equals and are amiable to staying in their corner of the galaxy if we ship them 30 trillion tons of foodstuffs suitable for carbon lifeforms. Moreover, they seem ready to agree to a defensive pact with humanity which will extend their military support to the Federation if humanity is not ousted. That was the end of the story. Thank you so very much to Commodore Goat for supporting me on Patreon, and thank you all for listening. I'm glad to still have you here. Something I'd like to address, we have reached and technically passed the 500 count. I have to say, I'm extremely happy with the result, and I do realize how big of a number that is, and I'm truly thankful to all of you. Also, I couldn't find the proper tone for this narration, and it felt a bit off to me, and I'm assuming it would feel a bit off to you too, so I apologize for that. I hope you still were able to enjoy, and if you have stuck around, go and show your appreciation to the writer on HFY. I hope you're having a good day, and I'll see you in the next one.